All right, so today I'm going to talk with you on how to make a pre-vocational task. So these are usually put into boxes. You can put them into Ziploc bags as well, maybe like a big gallon bag like this. I put some of my tasks in those. The idea is just that it's usually a lot of moving parts, so you want to make sure you have it in one spot just to make it easier for you to clean up and to store. In my classroom, I have about 70 of them. They're all labeled with numbers, and that's how I keep them straight and keep my classroom organized. But you can do it however you'd like. So the idea behind a pre-vocational task box is that it's an activity that helps students work on skills that are specific to maybe something that can help them with a job someday or help them with specific academic skills that they might be struggling with. So you can do sorting, you can do color recognition, you could do letters, numbers. I've seen people do silverware. We've got a silverware sorting one, placemat sorting, like what's a plate, what's a knife, where is it supposed to go when the table's made. There's all sorts of ideas. I actually use Pinterest or Teacher Pay Teachers to come up with a lot of my ideas. I really recommend Pinterest. There are some really creative teachers out there, and they post a lot of information and basically give you step-by-step on how to create their tasks. So today what I'm going to really just show you is just the idea behind it, how you can make them at home very easily, and what are the important things to remember when making one. So the idea that you want to remember, so I'm Teach certified, Teach with 2 C's, and that's a way that you, it's an autism methodology. So you want the student to, one, be always working from left to right. So when you present them the task, you put it on the left side and they work to the right. Just like when they're reading a book, it helps them figure out what's the beginning, what's the middle, what's the end. Where does my work go when it ends, and where is my work when I need to do it? You also want to make sure that the student knows what the task is supposed to look like when it's finished. So this can either mean, like with this task, there will be no pieces left inside this box. They'll all be sorted into the plate. Or you can create like a picture. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. When it looks like this, your work is done. You can put it to your right side in your finished area, and then you're done. So this task here is just an example one. This is actually a really well-liked one by a lot of students in the room. I think these are really fun to play with, fun to touch. And these are just chain things that I just had lying around the room, so I decided to turn it into a task. You can really turn anything in your house into materials for a task. So the idea between this one, it addresses 2 separate skills. These skills being color recognition and sorting. So that's really great that we're getting more than one skill out of here, even though it is okay to just target one. And what the students need to do is sort by color. And the great thing about this task is when it's finished, the box will be empty. It's a really clear way of saying, oh, there's nothing left for me to grab. The task is done. I can put it away, and I can send it off to my left side to be done. Another really important thing to remember about task boxes is you don't want the student to feel that the work that they're doing is not important or useful. So if you are doing, the work is being done in front of the student and then you take it apart right in front of them, it makes them feel like the work wasn't worthwhile or that it was not important for them to sort these. And yes, while it is just sorting, it needs to be important to them, that way that they know the importance of learning the skill. So make sure that when you take apart a task, it's never in front of your student right after you do them. That would be like if you worked really hard on putting something together for them and they just threw it away right in front of you. It's just the principle behind it. So that's just a short little explanation on pre-vocational tasks. So I recommend, a container like this. Shoe boxes work really well, gallon-sized Ziploc bags. If you have printing capabilities, pictures on top of the task to show what it looks like when it's done is really great. I'll have students that will prop this up in front of what they're doing and then use it to determine how to do the task, especially if it's a trickier one. And I mean, really, you can use materials from anywhere. I think this was from an old play set that I found in an elementary classroom that I worked in at one point. And these are just little sorting chains that were probably originally used for some sort of math lesson, and I repurposed them for this. So you can really use anything. If you need any ideas, if you want any ideas, feel free to reach out. I have a lot of them. And also Pinterest is a really great resource for stuff like this. So thanks for watching how to make a pre-vocational task. I hope that you learned a little bit, and please reach out if you need any help creating them. It's something that I really enjoy to do. All right, have a great day.